Hey guys, so I just wanted to shoot a really quick video. It will not be long. I will try. So I did a post on Instagram talking about consumption, and I probably will do a blog post on it because I think it's such an important topic. But just generally speaking, it's really important what you consume, okay? And when I say consume, I'm not just talking about what you eat. I'm talking about what you're reading, what you're listening to, what you're watching, what you are feeding your mind. All right, your mind is just such a powerful thing, and so what you're feeding it is really, really important, right? Because what you think about and what you believe, all of that basically affects what you end up producing, the kind of fruit that you end up bearing, that you end up producing. And so one thing that I've been working on is obviously eating healthier, right? Because food is wealth. It's not just like a cliche statement, y'all. It's the real deal. What you eat and what you consume is really important to what you become, or where your health ends up being at, right? Because if you're feeding your body nothing but crap, you're gonna get nothing but crap, right? You're not gonna get your best out of your body, because it's not able to perform at its best because it doesn't have the nutrients that it needs to do that. One thing I noticed being in the medical field is a lot of people will have regrets sometimes, like I should have eaten better, when you're diagnosing them with high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes and whatnot. I should have made better choices, I should have exercised. And so why do we wait till we get to a point where it's I should have? We already know what we're supposed to do, so why don't we just do it? And I know it's hard, but when you think of your body and when you love yourself and you see your worth, you want to take care of yourself better, right? And that's something that we as a society need to work a lot more on, and I think we as moms need to work a lot on. I will not bore you with that too much. But the other thing that we need to focus on is what we're reading, what we're listening to, what we're watching. Y'all, it is so important. One thing I try not to do, I don't watch the news right before I go to bed. Why? Because there's some horrific acts and some crazy people out there, and last thing I need is to be waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare of somebody trying to kill me or trying to do some of the horrific things that I hear on TV. And that may not be a bad thing for you. I mean, that may not be a problem for you. For me it is, right? So I know myself and I know not to do that. But also what you're reading and what you're kind of being a part of. Being in this space, this blogger, influencer, whatnot space, I'm constantly finding myself kind of comparing, and I'm trying really hard not to continue to do that, because it doesn't produce anything but negativity, right? It makes you feel like you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, your content is not good enough, you don't have enough likes, you don't have enough comments, and you fall into this cycle of just feeling unworthy, or just feeling not good, and so it's just nothing but negativity. So to get into a better space mentally and emotionally, I'm trying to be really careful about what I'm telling myself, what I'm feeding myself, what I'm reading, what I'm watching. And if something is not making me feel good, I'm gonna stop it right away, because I'm just not about making myself feel bad. Other thing that's also helping me is working on my spiritual health, right? I am a woman of faith, right? And so daily scriptures and prayer and worship, for me, it drives me, it keeps me going. And so that's one way that I'm feeding my spiritual health and my spiritual self. But also, one thing that you can try doing, practicing like daily affirmations, telling yourself what you can do, reminding yourself of how great you are, of how smart you are, of how, talented you are, whatever it may be, whatever you need to hear, tell yourself that daily. Instead of trying to seek it from other people and other things, why not it come from you first, right? And so I am a big fan of being our, biggest and best cheerleaders, and, being confident and learning and developing confidence, because it's something that we all need, especially during these times that we live where we are all feeling unworthy. So I just wanted to tell you, consumption is really important. Why do you think these big marketers and companies and businesses are constantly throwing things in your face, telling you what you need to look better, what you need, why you need this and why you need that? Because we are consumers. We take in everything, and they have an effect on us, whether good or bad. Most of the time bad. So we are consumers. So let's be really mindful of that, really careful of what we are consuming, what we are reading, what we are listening to, what we are telling ourselves, what we are feeding ourselves, and just kind of try to work on that. And overall, we'll see a better we'll see ourselves in a better state. And, you know, going forward, you'll start making better choices. That's it. That's all I wanted to share. Bye.